everyone, and welcome back to NASCAR Heat 2 Career Mode. Today is a fairly big race. It is the playoff cutoff in Richmond International Raceway, or Richmond Raceway, whatever it's called. But we are locked in with one win, so we're just going to try and get a few more playoff points today and hopefully maybe come out with a win. So let's try to make it happen here in Richmond.
Hello everyone and welcome to Richmond Motor Speedway for the Federated Auto Parts 400. Tonight we make our final stop at Richmond and our last stop before the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series playoffs start next week in Chicago. Many of tonight's drivers have already punched their ticket to the playoffs, but there's a few who need a good performance tonight to make it in. So strap yourselves in. The NASCAR regular season finale is coming up next.
There you have it, the regular season finale is about to be underway. We are green in Richmond for one more race in the regular season. Playoffs start next in Chicago. Right off the bat, we make a little contact with the back of Timmy Hill there. They didn't really do any damage. Only 12 laps in stage one. I'm just trying, the only goal for this race is to get a few more playoff points. I mean, that's the only purpose right now. Now, the way it's looking, if you watched the last episode in Darlington, basically, as long as a driver outside of the playoffs does not get a win, then the playoff grid is already set. Chase Elliott will be the last guy in, and Kyle Busch and Kenseth will be the other two in on points, because somehow Kyle Busch hasn't gotten a win, but we are good with one win. But let's try to make it two here, just so we can get a few more playoff points to set us up for the playoffs. I think the playoffs are going to be pretty tough on me because of how many rivals I've gained, so that's not good. But today, while I'm recording this is a good opportunity to maybe get payback on some of our rivals before we hit the playoffs. So it's a short track, and I don't want to screw with my rivals too much in the playoffs unless they screw with me. But so if they race me a little rough in this race, we might have to get a little bit of payback on them. Clear of Eric Almirola now. There in the 43 car as Stenhouse was able to get by me, but I'm going to duck back to the inside of him.
Still a car out there.
Now down the back straightaway here, we might be able to get a run on the 6 car. Yes, we do. We go right to the bottom of him. Trevor Bayne is actually mad at me at the moment, so I'm going to try and race him as clean as possible, because we do not need another rival there. I've made very little contact with him there, but now we have to get past two rivals right here in front of us, Austin Dillon and Chase Elliott, so that could be a bit of a challenge. But right now, I just want to try and get into the top 20 before stage 1 is over. I mean, I think that will give us a solid opportunity to have a solid stage 2, get up within the top 10, and maybe set us up for the last stage. I'm not even worried about stage 1 or 2 right now. I'm just worried about getting set up for the final stage to try and make a run for the victory here. Now we look to the inside of Austin Dillon. A big move, but I'm just going to kind of not try to force the issue too much, but he's going to come down on me. But I literally had to hold the wheel straight in that corner just so I wouldn't get pushed down onto the apron. He might give us another shot. He does. He's making a lot of contact. We do clear the 3 car now to the outside of Elliott, but now we'll come to 2 laps to go. In stage 1, we have worked our way up to P16, right behind Clint Boyer in the number 14 car. The AI sometimes has a weird exit out of turn 2, and it benefits me. But now we get past Boyer for P15, as the white flag is now out for stage 1. Not sure who's leading, but we're going to make a big move up the inside of Ryan Newman here, try to clear him. He's also in the playoffs. He's locked in, surprisingly enough. Now we go into turn 3. Can we get past at least one more car here? On the outside of Casey Kane, we're not going to be able to get past him. He's going to hold us off. We're going to get 14th in stage 1. I actually just seen Casey Kane's number 95 paint scheme for next year. I seen it yesterday, and that is a really nice paint scheme. But everyone's pitting, so I am going to pit 2. Our teammate Kyle Larson has won stage 1, so we're not going to take any tires, and that's going to bring us out somehow in P6. Or not P6, we lost 6 spots. We're P20 here for this restart. We don't really have any rivals around us, so that's going to benefit me as we make a move to the outside. This could be big right here. We have a lot of rivals around me now. I'm going to have to try and let that 2 car go. Suarez running there in 14th. I'm looking around. I don't really see any, well, a lot of guys stayed out. That's why we lost so many spots. I see it now. Maybe trying to play a gamble, trying to get a victory now for some of the back runners. Trying to get a victory, put them in the playoffs. It looks like it's, might it be Blaney pulling out away, but he already has a win, so that's perfectly good for Chase Elliott. To the outside of our rival, Kurt Busch. I know he's not going to be very nice if we get right up beside him. Just trying to make that outside work as we go to the outside of Kenseth. Here's Elliott Sadler in the 7 car. Still on the outside of the 20. Ooh, a little contact, but we clear him. Now to the inside of Sadler. Look at our teammate Kyle Larson's way up and like right up against the wall. He is certainly not benefiting from these guys staying out. I'm just kind of chilling behind Kurt right now as we're on the inside of Cole Witt. A little contact with Witt out of 2. Jeffrey Earnhardt running top 30. How about that? 3 wide now with, I think it's Logano and Newman. Yeah, Logano's there on the outside. And now we're getting ready to pass our teammate Kyle Larson. Ooh, a little contact to the left rear. This 41's kind of holding me up. If I could get past him, I think we could gain a lot more spots here. Oh, I'm not going to gain spots like that. Oh my gosh, lovely. There's a screw up we have every race. 33rd. Awesome. Alright, Ryan Blaney currently has the lead. We might as well come into pit road. We're going to put 4 tires on it. Repairs, we're going to even go down on the wedge. Because why not? Jimmy Johnson 12 laps down. Luckily he has a win. Chase Elliott running terrible. But he just has to hope a non-playoff driver doesn't win. So this is going to be a 2-lap dash to end stage 2. Don't mind me. I'm going to go to the inside of Corey LaJoie. Now under Cody Ware. Ooh, I slid right into Joey Gase there. We're going to have a lot of work to do in stage 3. I tried, the whole motto of this race was to set myself up the best I could going into the last stage. But now it's looking like we're going to have a lot of work to do. Under Landon Castle, I slid right onto the apron there. Under Chris Buescher, this car is handling pretty loose. They just about wrecked behind me. Someone got the wall in. I guess they did wreck because that's the end of the stage. 25th. Yikes. Let's see who won it. Ryan Blaney. Look at Suarez there in P2 as we get ready to start the final stage of the race. If Suarez can get out front, I mean, this could change the whole playoff picture between him and Chase Elliott. But the green flag is out for the final stage. We're going to duck to the inside of Landon Castle in the 34 and even try to get under Martin Truex. We are still in a decent position. I think we can still maybe have a chance of working our way into at least the top 10. We still have quite a few back markers running around here with us as we're now under our rival again, Austin Dillon, already back up to 15th now. He's not going to race me very clean, I don't expect. I'm going to let him have the spot because I don't want to risk it right now. We do have 23 laps to go, so we got plenty of time. Right now it looks like I think Suarez is leading. I can't tell if that's Suarez or Blaney, but he is not leading anymore. It looks like someone's going to the inside of him as we go way to the outside, right behind Eric Jones. Now under Eric Jones and Newman, 3 wide. Big run on the 3, but I'm not going to force the issue. Now under Casey Kane. We are coming fast, that is for sure. We got 2 rivals side by side here though. So this is going to kind of halt my progress a little bit. Don't do it, Kurt. Don't do it. You're doing it. You're doing it. Man, he is not racing me clean. I'm a little concerned about that 41. He is, we've been around him a bit now under the 3. We are in the top 10, so that 41 is probably going to hit me here. No, we got ahead. Oh, thank goodness. Matt DiBenedetto running pretty good right now. How about that? We have now gotten up to the 18 of Kyle Busch, who is currently right behind Ryan Blaney, and Daniel Suarez, who needs a win to get in, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen now. As you can see up front, it looks like Logano just took the lead. Don't mess with me, Blaney. I'm going to try and make it, I could have tried to make it 3 wide. I thought about it for sure, but no little contact. He is certainly not acknowledging that I'm there. And look who's here. Kurt Busch is back. Oh dear, this is going to get interesting. He's probably going to put me in the wall here. Okay, maybe not. Thank you. Oh, we're going to clear the 21 using the outside line. How about that? That was a pretty bold move just to try it. And it worked, and now it looks like Kurt is going to also pass the 21. Maybe he's just a bit off the pace, and that's why I pass him so easily. But now we come to just 10 laps to go. We have run down Denny Hamlin, who was running up front a little bit ago, and now we're right behind him. Kurt Busch is still trying to chase me down. He hasn't really gotten right up to me. But now that we have Denny Hamlin right in front of us, he's probably going to be able to run me down easier, because I'm certainly going to be a little hesitant with just 9 laps to go to make a move on the 11. We're obviously not going to run down the leader. Oh man, I hope that 41 doesn't want to wreck me here. Trying to make the pass on Hamlin using the outside like we did to Ryan Blaney. We get into his right rear a little bit, as we now have just 8 laps remaining. We go to the inside. This might be a bad idea. I sent it off in deep. The 11 gets into my left rear a little bit. On the outside still, we might be able to make the pass right here. No, it's not going to work. While I run wide, this is going to allow the 41 to approach the back of me into turn 1. Don't do it, Kurt. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's hitting me. He is still hitting me. He's starting to aggravate me now that he's here hitting me. It's the only purpose he has on the track right now is to try and wreck me. He's just put me in the wall. Get back here. Oh, I tried to wreck him. What an idiot. It looks like we still screwed him up, so that's good. I don't think we're going to have to worry about him getting back to me anytime soon. Alright, let's try to focus back in on the 11, that 41. Oh my gosh. He frustrates me sometimes on this game. Oh, sorry, Denny. That was a bold move. I'm going to get into the back of him as well. I mean, this is the last race of the regular season. We might as well get a little physical here on track. A little contact on his right rear. We have just 4 laps to go now. I'm just trying to make the outside work because I know the inside is just a recipe for getting sent off onto the apron. So I'm trying to make it work. Side by side with Hamlin going into turn 3, trying to make it work here. Just 3 to go at the line. He's probably going to hit me here. He does. Oh, we kept it off the wall. He is asking to get wrecked right now. We did it at Watkins Glen. I am not afraid to take you out again. He is just slamming me down the straightaway into the wall. If we're not side by side going into the last turn on the last lap, I'm turning him around here with just 2 to go. Trying to make the pass. He is just allowing the 41 to get back to me is what he's doing right here. Try to make the pass. Come on. Let's just get ahead of this idiot. Oh, he didn't hit me there, surprisingly. There's the contact. He's hitting me. Coming to the white flag. We were clear for a moment, but he fights back on the inside. Kurt Busch is coming, but we are still slamming. He's putting me in the wall. Once again. Coming to the line. I'm not letting him beat me. I'm just turning left. He still got us 5th in Richmond. Oh my gosh. And there he goes sliding with a lot of smoke coming out the back. Oh man. Wow. He was just racing. That was the worst I've ever seen or experienced Denny race me this season other than Watkins Glen there. So I mean, we're going to let that go aside. We're going to see how he races us in the playoffs. And if he wants to pull that crap then we can give it back to him. But all things aside, I like Denny in real life. I think he's awesome. But the whole Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott situation, hashtag Team Denny. But don't judge me for that. But let's check the playoff standings now. Man, that was frustrating. We could have gained a lot more spots, but you've made the playoffs. Woo. See if I don't think anything changed really, other than Logano getting another win. Next race will be Chicago, the first race of the playoffs. So I'm very excited for that. Playoff grid, there it is. Logano is the first seed going into the playoffs. We are only 2 points to the good. Or no, we are 1 point to the good, sorry. Elliott is last, and he's 6 out. So I think this could be a tight battle in the playoffs. It's a lot smaller of a gap than what I've had in past seasons. Like one season I had Kyle Larson there with 8-ish wins going into the playoffs, and he was way ahead. But oh, Trevor Bayne's a rival now. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Well, that'll do it for this episode then. And thank you for watching, everyone. This has been a solid regular season for me. But hopefully in the playoffs we can come on even stronger, get a bit of momentum. We're going to need it for the playoffs, especially against all of our rivals. So that'll do it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time in the playoffs. Have a good day.